Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So today we are going to be doing some Dark Tower as the week has started. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, as you can see, Dark Tower is now open. Will be around for another week. So yeah. So currently right now we have 3 attempts and we have 16 wins to get throughout the week. And yeah, let's get it started. As you can see right now, we're using our geisha skin along with the Gleedy pet. And the reason why is because we will be facing a lot of ogres like we usually do. We need the geisha skin in order to get rid of the defenses that they have. So usually they have the silence, they have their stones with the heal, and then they also have the healing skill as well. Let's take a look at the pet they have. So they have a Drogon that will give attack boost, health boost, and damage to us after a male ally kills. I'm going to start with heroes with high health as they do have that silence skill and that will neutralize most of our attack boosts for now. I'm going to start on this melee hero on D3 just to get rid of this building. Has high health, and then also has some other skills such as dealing damage whenever one of the enemies attacks, and then also gives us regeneration for a couple of turns once it dies. Already on battle 1, we're already facing pretty tough opponents. So we have the Angelia over here with the block, the mental shield given to their warlord, and then also the random damage to non-order. Let's see. Guess we're gonna have to now go for damage, as we do need to get rid of this Angelia. So let's see. Best we can do right now is just as much damage as we can. Suppose we could do poison damage to this, although I mean it's already damaged anyways. Let's see. I'm gonna start with the. I'm gonna go with the melee hero over here on C3. And although we're not dealing damage to the warlord right now because of that mental shield skill, we're going to summon the hero anyways, so that way we can have some kind of board presence. Okay, so you can see they summoned their ranged hero over here. When it dies, it gave extra attack to this melee hero. Let's see. This will be fine. So we have this hero here that when it dies, it sets a health of 2 of the enemies to health of 1. And even if it does get silenced for now, we'll at least draw out the silence. And if it doesn't get silenced, then we'll be able to set this to 1 and then destroy it. Okay, and seeing the silence did happen, so now no death trigger on that. Okay. Alright, this is also an order hero as well, so it won't take the extra damage off of the Angelia. Let's see, what we can do is that and that. Still need to be concerned about this. We have the Prince Nod here that can deal damage to melee enemies once it attacks. And I'll summon it over here in C3 as well, just to get that damage going. Then see we have the extra damage to the melee heroes. We get some health back off of our Lady kill. Still have to worry about that as see the attack trigger. Still dealing damage to their heroes. Let's see. Still want to hold off on using our destruction skill as we still need to get rid of the stones for their defense. So I guess for now, let's see. Oh, summon another order hero. Let's see. Do we have enough for that? Keeping alive, potentially. No, this is fine. Yeah, we'll summon the order hero here on E3. Oh, I guess they really don't want to summon their stones. Alright. Well, we'll just take on a lot of damage off of the Angelia. And at this point now, probably going to get rid of it. Let's see. So we have the Jorman here that will freeze 2 of their heroes before the attack. That'll probably be enough for to stop this. Could go Shamuna here too with the mental shield, although, let's see. Combat. Over there. Yeah, I'm going to go Jorman instead. Has slightly better stats, and then also can deal damage whenever it kills something. So I actually got the Got the melee kill, and then also you can see the health boost for every frozen enemy at the end. Okay, now we drew out the stones. That's perfect, because now we can deal damage to the stones, get rid of them, and then also get rid of the Angelia. Okay, we have the Ghosta over here. That's going to deal extra damage to our Warlord off of every enemy attack, and then also deal damage to one of our heroes whenever we attack the Warlord. We'll do our destruction skill now. Actually, no. We have to do our Vampire first. Okay, and see trigger off that Metal Shield. I'm going to hold off on the destruction skill, wait for these to freeze. Let's see. See some other stuff on the board. Silence. Yeah, this one's actually not too bad. Also has decent health stats. So summon the range hero here on D2. Okay, we'll freeze again. Attack, and then wound their heroes with the vampire skill at the end. Okay, next turn can summon either the old god for some protection to our heroes, or we'll summon the King Taurus in order to gain some health back. Could they do that? Alright, we'll do our destruction skill now to get rid of those heroes. And let's see, what's going to be more important? Actually, you know what? Giving health to our heroes is going to be a little better. So we'll do that. So we'll do our range summons. See if we can actually destroy this hero. Okay, that's good. Gonna follow it up with next our... Yeah, I'll follow it up with the old god next. So we're gonna summon over here on B3. That way we can cover all of our lanes. The old god itself gives plus health to all of our heroes at the end of the turn. Or at the beginning of the turn, rather. And then we still have our Jorman that is still freezing other heroes. So we have the My 10 coming out and dealing damage based upon the health of one of our heroes. In this case, it was the ranged heroes. Let's see, combat. You have our freeze over there. I'm gonna put some pressure on their board with the axe on B3. It gets a attack boost for every chaos hero on our side. Also has extra attack, and then we can put them on potentially lethal next turn if we have another chaos hero, which we do have. So now they have the Dragara with the large attack boost, and then also gets another boost at the end. Got combat over here, so we can still freeze the Dragara. That's good. Attack over here. Here, gonna leave this in there. Since the range hero on D2 has enough health, we're going to summon the other range hero here on D1. Give it some protection again with the old god in front of it. And now we need to protect the Jorman, but again, it has the high health. So now we're just getting attackers on the board. Okay, Jorman's going to take care of these heroes. We have 140, 160. Summon the range hero here on C1. And there we go. So we took some early damage against the Angelia, but once we drew out the stones and the Ghosta, we cleared out the board and then took back the attacks. Okay, we're still in the world event right now, so that is why we see runes. And we got some, rare Yoasters. Okay, as you can see, the rewards also increase. And yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we got this time a Jimmy Rocker Boy. Got the block runes, got the Rocker Boys with the splash, and then setting the health of our heroes to 1. Also have the Sentry Pet here with a lot of attack boosts. Okay, start with, let's see. What is going to make sense here? So we have those over there. We got a couple of options actually. We have the Ogre that deals damage to other heroes. I guess also gets blocked too. Damage over there. We have the... No, I'm gonna go with the Dead Lord here with the decent stats. Also get those attackers out on the board and see those extra zombies. Normally I would go Ogre, but the stat line isn't as good as the Dead Lord. And then also too, it could be transformed or silenced, and I'd rather have these floaters on the board for now. Okay, so now we have the Ghost over here that deals damage to our heroes whenever we attack the Warlord. Could potentially get rid of this now. Actually, you know what? We will get rid of this now. So because it attacked the zombie, it is poisoned. We'll set the health of it to 1. And actually, let's see if we can... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, okay. I'm going to summon the Butcher over here on the B2. Okay, it does trigger that damage skill. Damage skill again, and damage skill again. Fortunately, it is poisoned, so it will be destroyed at the beginning of the turn, as seen there. We did lose a couple of our heroes, our building, and then our zombies, but that is okay. Getting rid of the Ghost is very important in terms of making sure that we can still keep our heroes on the board. Okay, we have the melee hero here that freezes enemies in the line, and then also did land on the block rune, so that's why it does have that stat line. It's probably better to get rid of this hero rather than start creating another board. Though this stat line is actually very good. So let's see, combat. Yeah, we're gonna go with the melee hero over here on C3. Good defense stats. Also gives us mental shield when it comes into play. Does deal a little bit of healing too. And we still have our destruction skills saved for later. Gonna wait to draw out the Jimmy Rocker boys and then go from there. Okay, we have the Sunrise main that deals damage to every male at the end. Okay, also gets a health boost off of female heroes appearing, and flight. Okay, let's see. Combat, there. Now we can slow them down a little bit. Yeah, we're going to summon the Mizu over here on C1. The Mizu gives a water elemental at the end of the turn, and those water elementals will give these freeze runes over here, as you can see off of the skill. Okay, so here are the Rocker Boys. Those Rocker Boys have a large amount of splash. So next turn we will summon the Vampire to wound these heroes and then set up for our destruction. Ooh. Ooh, okay, a lot of damage. Alright, so we have the My-10 over here, came out in play and dealt damage to our heroes. Could actually do destruction now, although the My-10 it was still alive. Damage over there, damage here. I'd rather keep the My-10 alive, so what we'll do is we'll do our Vampire summon, and then destruction now, block there, extra summon over here, as opposed to avoiding the splash, so we'll do that. Okay, and then, let's see, so we want to keep the spot open, otherwise we can't get the extra freeze runes. So, give... see what's going to make a little more sense. Healing isn't too bad. This one gets heal at the end of the turn for Frozen. Huh, this will be the one time we actually summon a building rather than anything else. Yeah, we'll summon it over here in C on D2 here. So this building actually heals allies when it comes into play, and then also heals our allies at the beginning of the turn. Hopefully that'll be enough in order to keep this alive. Okay, we have the melee hero over here, gets a health boost for poison trigger, and that's really it. So we have two options, could do the... yeah, actually, you know, yeah, we'll do that. So normally would summon the Koshi with the large attack. And actually, no, it's going to be better because we do need the melee hero to dodge against this last skill here. So we're going to do that. And we'll have enough attack to actually destroy the melee hero. Get some health back. Okay, and then we will have those freeze runes again. And now since there are 3 freeze runes on here, it's going to slow down the blockers. So the only thing we have to worry about now is a large reflect totem or some sort of destruction. Okay, we have the High Tinker here with the Tesla X, also deals extra damage to our nature heroes when it attacks. And then I see whenever a hero dies, we'll deal damage to our Warlord. Combat will destroy that. We'll do some damage over here. We have enough damage on that. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we'll summon our witches, get some extra damage out on the board. Could potentially block our Mizu, but we do not. And let's see, so combat 1, 2, 3, 500, 550. Okay, so not quite enough yet. We'll summon the melee hero over here, just seeing if there's anything else we can do. Yeah, we can give plus health to our heroes. That's not too bad. Okay, so as we attack the Tinker, we'll take some damage off of the Tesla X, and then we'll also end up healing their Warlord. Yeah! Getting rid of that Tesla X allows for more freeze runes to come on play. And we are threatening lethal on 2 lanes. And we are good now. So I'm going to skip the turn for the ranged hero. And the Mizu for the victory. Okay, so things are going pretty good right now. Some early scares, but nothing too serious. Okay, and yeah, let's keep moving. Okay. We are facing now an Arch Vampire. We're going to be facing the Arch Vampires from the Oiren or the Geisha. We got the Kill Wounded skill and then also the ranged summons. No pet, which is kind of surprising. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, got some decent options. We have the melee hero here with the high health. We also have this melee hero here with the attack boosts to order. So it's not too bad. Probably gonna go with the melee hero with the silence and the high health. Place it over here on D3 and start building up our board. Normally we would get rid of this Caesar's head because it gives metal shield to their heroes, but for now I'm just gonna make sure that we can draw out some heroes to attack with on the bottom lane. Ouch. Okay, so we have the Medusa over here that steals attack from our male heroes, also freezes enemies in the line when they come up. I'm going to continue and summon heroes behind this. And this is actually pretty threatening right now. So we're going to do our Arch Vampire. I can see it is frozen. Combat here, combat there. Going to have to switch it up now and summon our melee hero on E3. So I can break the shield. And then the Arch Vampire at the end of the turn deals the damage to destroy the Caesar's head, along with wounding the Medusa. Okay, so again on the attack steal, you have damage over here. Okay, we have the undead here that will poison the enemy in the line. And you're going to do destruction now to actually get rid of this hero. Though it's so early. Although it is, yeah, it is pretty strong, so might as well get rid of it. And see on the death trigger, it does do those freeze runes. And we don't have anything to destroy this right now. We don't have any order heroes, so we can't deal any extra damage. But what we can do is summon the ranged hero on D1 over here. Being protected by the Triton, again with that silent skill. We're also getting some health at the beginning of or at the end of the turn. Whoa! Nice, okay. See, we got some decent options here. We have the Yoster for this turn. Gotta summon it behind... I guess we can summon it behind the Triton again, but... in this case, actually going to go... let's see. Comment here. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the Yoster on... yeah, I'm gonna summon the Yoster on B2. So it silences male heroes when it comes into play. And then also gives us a health boost to our heroes. And then it'll also allow us to deal some damage at the beginning of the turn for every ally on our side. So I can see that damage happening. We have the Mina here that deals damage for every attack that we do. Summon... And this one has a death trigger to give evasion to one of our heroes, so might as well do this over this hero here with the higher stats. We'll take some damage, as seen here. We'll gain some health back off of our kill. And again, we do have that death trigger available. And next turn, going to summon the Alexandria because of that skill it has. So you'll see here, it will remove negative effects at the end of the turn. So that actually allow these heroes with the lower the stolen attack to actually get back to full health, or full attack rather. Also summon it over here on C1, so that way we can get rid of the freeze rune as seen with the Life Palace. And then also have some protection with our ranged hero. Whoa! Okay, we have the leader Nilin that freezes our melee heroes. Okay, he's destroyed at the beginning of the turn. Do we have enough combat here? 1, 2. Oh, okay, so we are a little short. What we can do is summon this melee hero here with the Reborn. So when it dies, it comes back. Oh, we could have gone for lethal there. Oh boy, that was bad. Okay, well, they summoned the Arch Vampire over here. They did the destruction. We'll destroy our wounded heroes. Okay, and then they finally summoned their witches. Okay, we have the Olaf here that deals damage whenever it dies to a female hero on our side. Okay, we have our heal, most likely, and when these are destroyed, yeah, we'll do our range summons now. And then we'll follow it up with this melee hero here. Okay, so dealing damage from our females, but that's fine because it dealt damage to the ranged hero instead, and then we went for lethal there. Okay, we got some rare event heroes. Don't have either one of the epics or legendaries, which is really annoying right now, especially since we do need them in order to move further in the world event. Okay, and yeah, let's keep going. Okay, looks like they're starting first. We're facing the Ogre with the Silence, the Stones, and the Heals. They also have the Gleedy Pet that has the health boost to their heroes and the health boost to the Warlord. Okay, we have the Myten here with the attack boost off of a male being summoned. Also gives plus health to the Warlord. A couple of options right now. Let's see, combat there, combat there. Let's see how strong this Mother Owl is going to be. So 1226 off of those. I guess it's okay. Yeah. I'm going to still summon the Necrolich over here. I'm going to summon it on D1. As I said, we normally want to get the bottom lanes covered before doing anything else. And see, we are giving an attack boost to the Myten because of those Rotters coming out at the end of the turn. Okay, some health boost given to the Warlord because of the melee hero being destroyed. Okay, this is actually not too bad. Gonna summon the Jester here on D3. He'll swap the health and attack of one of their heroes. In this case, it ends up being the Myten, which is fine because we are dealing damage. And we lowered down the health, although right now it is a very large attacker. Okay, next turn is going to be either the Demon Healer over here or the Flammy Heli in order to deal damage to the Myten. Okay, so combat over here, combat there. That's getting close. So we have the range here that will actually freeze one of our heroes at the end of the turn. Because we have those Rotters, it does draw away that skill. This will be destroyed in combat. And some of the Flammy Heli just to deal damage. Also has those crystals that will give mental shield to it at the end of the turn. Give an attack. Oh, you could have given the attack boost. But this should be fine right now. Worst case scenario, they go silence, which they do. And then we'll still have protection over here with our rotters. Because they were silenced, they don't actually die like they normally do.
Yeah!
Okay, not bad. So we have the Mave over here that gives plus health to the Warlord whenever one of our heroes are destroyed. Combat will destroy the My-10, and so now we just need another hero to destroy this. Don't have any right now, though. Let's see, combat there, combat here, health boost over there. So we have a building that deals damage at the end of the turn. Could do that. Yeah, this is not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Prince on B3. So whenever a hero and whenever an enemy is destroyed, we'll summon a Squire, and then we'll have an extra blocker here. And the Prince has some decent health, so that's okay. Okay, we have the Visitor here that deals adjacent damage, also heals itself. Let's see, 118 on the 50, so we are a little off again. We can give the attack boost with the dust over here, so let's see, so that 118, 129, okay, actually that will be enough to destroy that, that's cool, so we'll do that. Okay, and also going to follow it up with the melee hero over, yeah, I'm going to follow up with the, well, we don't need the extra health actually, so we're going to summon this melee hero over here on A3. It gets an extra attack rune when it comes into play. And then we'll have enough combat damage to destroy the Mave here. So I can see they do have increased health because of the Mave and then also the My-10 with our heroes being destroyed. Actually, with their heroes being destroyed. Alright. Okay, well, at least now we drew out the stones. Okay, we also have the Life Palace now that gives mental shield to 2 of their heroes. Well, the only hero that we can summon now is a range hero, which in this case is going to be the Tengu, summoning on the extra attack rune. Okay, we are giving health back to their Warlord, which is okay. Okay, we have our building that deals damage at the end of the turn, so in this case all of their heroes are now wounded. Oh, it healed the stone over here. That's not good. Well, we can't summon anything. We don't want to do the vampire as well, as we can't do our destruction right now, so we'll just skip the turn. Okay, we have the melee hero here that gives that totem that gives, well, it gives spikes to the heroes around, and then this totem here gives plus health to heroes around. We need one of our spots open so that we can actually start attacking. Okay, so, well, I guess we'll do that again. Skip the turn. Okay. Oh. Ah, that Life Palace heal.
Yeah!
What to do here? Okay. Well, we have the Titanium now that's actually going to give plus health to their melee heroes, so I can see just a lot of boosts. Summon our Koshi over here with the high attack. Also sets the attack of their heroes to 0 for the turn because of that negative attack. Okay, it looks like our Tengu is now destroyed because of the Keeper here giving spikes around. Ouch. Okay, let's see where those mental shields end up landing here. So on the copies, the Angel here, combat will destroy that, combat there. You can deal damage to a wounded hero. Think about that. There. Oh boy, this is tough. Because I want to get rid of the Titania and then also the Keeper of the Grove here. We're still fortunate we do have our building. Let's see how much spikes this has. So 63. Okay. How much spikes does this have? This has 42. Okay. Well, we'll do our Vampire. Not going to do our Destruction quite yet, as we do want to wound both of their heroes twice, actually. Going to summon the ranged hero over here on C1. Okay, we'll take some damage over there, wound, and then wound again. Okay, and at this point, a majority of those heroes are wounded, except for the Titania, and then also the ranged hero over here. I think this will be enough. Let's see where that mental shield lands. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, we'll do our destruction now to open up the board. Okay, we'll get one of the summons off of the prince. Combat there. This one we can freeze. This one give mental shield. We only have one hero that we can actually summon this time. And in this case, probably just going to go for the freeze. Yeah, we'll go with the freeze instead. So this hero freezes one of their heroes at the end of the turn. Okay, with our combat, we can destroy the range hero here. Then we have our building dealing damage at the end of the turn. So now the big threat is the Titania. And we'll find some way to get rid of it. Hopefully we find some way to get rid of it. Yeah! Okay, so that's unfortunate now, since we don't have... Oh, wow. These are all ranged heroes, and we can't summon because of the spots not being available. So we're going to be behind now. So we're going to skip the turn because we can't do a summon. And now we're going to be dealing also with the all Princess Sands here, which will give miss to our heroes. I think we're going to have to forfeit now just because of the Titania giving the health boost to their melee heroes, and then also the all giving miss to our heroes. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of this one. Even with this much high health, it's just we can't break through this board anymore because we used our destruction at pretty much the wrong time. Alright, well, let's keep going. I think we probably just left the Keeper of the Grove open too long. Okay, so we have the Ogre again. We also have the... Let's see. So we have the green light here that gives an attack boost and then also health boost whenever it attacks. Yeah, I guess this is okay. You got the floss here that poisons our non-nature heroes, and then also gets a health boost at the end of the turn. So there, destroy those. No, we don't even have enough to destroy it. So I'm gonna summon the Triton over here on A3. Get some health at the end of the turn, and then this can also potentially silence those heroes that attack it. Although you can see the floss does have a high amount of attack. Okay, so we have the two poisons over there. We have the Gravekeeper that gives an extra attack rune. Okay, but as you see, they do have those plants that are summoning other heroes to attack. Really don't want to use the destruction skill early, especially for just this one hero. Might have to though. So let's see. Poison over there, come over there. Summon the melee hero with the high health on C3. Also get an extra attacker on the board. And if they have any more board pressure, we will use our destruction skill early. So they're blocked right now from summoning extra plants because of the range spots being filled up. This one has silence, this one over here. Sure. Yeah, some of the ranged hero behind the Triton, potentially drawing out a silence. Destroy at least one hero. Okay, so that's part 1. Looks like the Old God's gonna be good because they do have a lot of ranged heroes in play. So let's see. So we have the Sea Tusk here that's going to get the attack boost. Also has counterattack. Freeze those over there. Wound those here. Yeah, sure. And we're going to summon the Old God on B3. Let's see, setting the attack of enemies in the line to 1. Just slowing down their heroes for now. Let's see. What's going to make more sense? Dealing damage. This, okay, so the Old God is going to be destroyed by the melee hero next turn, which is really gross. Summon the flight hero here just to block the Sea Tusk. Okay, so they did the stones. Okay, their ranged heroes are going to be frozen for another turn, and they only have ranged hero spots for the turn as well. Okay, let me see how much block this actually has. So it has 96 block. Wow, that's a lot of block. Okay, going to do the Arch Vampire summon. Then also, let's see, so those are going to be wounded. We could actually get rid of all their ranged heroes next turn. It's not too bad. Yeah, let's get rid of their ranged heroes. So I'm going to summon the... Let's see, so block over here will destroy that. I'm going to summon the ranged hero on C1 over here. We'll set the health of their ranged heroes to 5. And then we have the Arch Vampire dealing damage with the Pierce given from the Blair. And just getting rid of those ranged heroes. Probably could have just left them on the board too, just to block their spots. I don't know. I'd rather have the Blair being able to set up our heroes for the turn after. Yeah. 34. All right, so we'll do our destruction now. Okay, we have the Imago here that gives moths when it dies. Let's see. This one giving spikes is actually not bad. So let me see the block. So it puts it at 102. So that'll be enough to destroy that. And I'm going to summon the ranged hero here on D1. As you can see, it gives every one of our heroes mental shield when they come into play. Okay, we then have that Arch Vampire dealing damage at the end. And right now we're just building up our board with the spikes given, and then also the Blair for the mental shield. Perfect. Alright, so we have, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the Blair over here on... Actually, no, the Grace over here on B1. So you can see it sets the attack of the heroes to 1 because of the Tengu. That's okay. We're summoning it over here so that we can get protection for our Grace with the ranged heroes for next turn. Okay, well, we're not going to do our summons anymore because of the Chupacabra. So it gives negative attack to our older heroes. We'll still have our random damage with the Grace of Rockfleet. And let's see. Combat over there. Okay, I'm going to summon the Kabas over here on C3. Will give us some mental, not mental shield, rather, but block whenever it attacks. Okay, we have enough damage over there to destroy that. Okay, and then next turn we will be doing our ranged summons.
Whoa!
Okay, we have a melee hero here that sets the attack of one of our heroes to 1. Do our range summons. And then, pretty close to lethal, I'm just going to summon the melee hero over here on D3. Okay, and looks like we are good now. So we were bailed out by the old god because of freezing the ranged heroes, and then with the combo of the Arch Vampire and the Blair, we took the board back. Okay, oh, some rare Masaurs. Some more rare Masaurs. Okay, and some rare Grimoires. Alright. Okay. At this point now we have epics as rewards. And yeah, let's keep going. Okay, they are starting first. They have the Drogon pet with the health boost, attack boost, and then the damage to us off the mail. Just looking at the board right now, saying, let's see. So we could give bleeding to this hero. It's probably better, even though we do have the ogre here that deals the random damage. It does have attack steal. Let's see, it's attack. Okay. Just seeing where it is. Bleeding over there, combat there. Kill off the steel. You want to get rid of their stuff, although the ogre has slightly better stats. Gonna go for that instead. So some of the ogre here on C3 deals some damage and C to the heroes. Also gets block at the end of the turn for every wounded hero. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we'll have some early protection for now.
Whoa!
Okay, what does this hero do? This one freezes the hero that attacks. All right. And then also gets attack boost once it gets wounded. Damage over there. Okay, so this hero gets spikes every time one of our heroes attacks. I could get rid of this now. Combat over here. I'm gonna summon the melee hero on D3 just because of the stats. Though we do have the bush that could actually protect us. Yeah, we'll go for the protection.
Whoa!
So we have a random damage again. Also getting some health back off of the kill. And it looks like next turn we can summon this melee hero that actually silences one of their heroes. Alright, what does this one do? This one does attack boost and health boost to chaos and vampirism. Okay, we will silence the Dandy Croc. And stop that attack steal. And at this point now, if they do silence, we are going to be okay. Alright. So, let's see. Probably either going to be Floss or the Necro Lich. It's going to make more sense. So we have the General Zorma that gives the extra summoned whenever it's attacked. I'm gonna hold off for, I could destroy those, no there. Having that extra copy is gonna be very bad, especially since it does deal extra damage. So there, poison. You know, I am gonna do the destruction seal now. Alright, so we do a vampire, do destruction, and then follow it up with the... It's gonna make more sense. How much poison damage are we doing? We're doing 31 versus the potential 33 over here. Yeah, I do like having extra summons if possible, so we'll summon the leader Nilin behind the melee hero. So this hero will poison other heroes when they come into play, and then will also give us the extra summons as well. Okay, has death give toxin to one of our heroes, that's fine. I'm gonna summon this building behind the other building here. Actually no, I'm gonna summon the building over here. Just because of the higher health. So this building deals damage at the end of the turn to their heroes. And as you can see, because we destroyed a non-chaos hero on their side, we have the hollows.
Whoa!
Oof. Of course. Alright, so we have the Strick here that dealt damage for every hero that was on our side of the field. It is poisoned, and so let's see what we can do. So we have our building that still deals damage at the end, and that'll actually be enough to destroy that. Could freeze this. Freeze, destroy, poison. Yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll summon the ranged hero behind the building. It will freeze the I'll freeze one of their heroes after we attack the warlord. And this is still poison, so that's okay. Although we are very low on health now because it does trigger that. The Strick triggered the Drogon pet to deal damage to our warlord off of a melee kill. Okay, we still have our attack steal, and so now the Strick actually doesn't do anything. Although those stones now are blocking us. We'll do our range summons to deal some damage. Okay, don't have enough to destroy yet. We have the ranged hero that can... Let's see. Yeah, actually this is good. Yeah, we'll summon the ranged hero on A2 to break the mental shield. We'll have combat here. We'll have our building damage at the end of the turn. And then we'll have our free skill over here. Yeah, the Strick can still go off if it does get an attack boost. And so that is good that the freeze actually hit it.
Whoa!
Okay, we have the Kong Monkey King that does reflect damage based upon the attack of itself. So in this case, it'll be 119, so that'll actually still be around. We have the Myten that deals damage based upon the health of one of their heroes. I'm going to summon it over here on C3 and give us some protection. Yeah. Okay, dealt 144. We also get some health back off of the melee kill. Okay, we lose our Vixen now because of our attacks. I guess, yeah, probably should have actually done the Myten on the melee and potentially had it protected. Okay, we have the Ghosta here dealing extra damage off of the attacks. If anything, destroy this 1, 2 over here, poison over there. We have our building damage and potentially could destroy that, poison there. The only way we can get rid of it is with the melee over here. I'm going to summon it in B2 and hopefully it's not destroyed. Okay, we have our building destroyed. Yeah, we are going to be taking lethal there, unfortunately. So you saw that the RNG did catch up with us at the end. We can still have our melee here, I guess. That's alright. Yeah, let's get some health back off of a melee kill. We're still in this apparently. But again, anything below 100 health, especially since they started with around 1700 health, usually is going to be lethal. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So that was unfortunate. We lost our Vixen, we lost our building, and we lost our Myten. If we summoned the Myten on D3, we could have probably destroyed the Kong, and then still allowed for us to deal damage. Okay, well, we got one more. This is also usually a spot where we do end up losing because it is around the... Well, we have a quarter of the wins, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we have the Gleedy Pet. And once again, we also saw the Ogre. I'm going to start with Hero with high health. Start with the Dominus on C3. It has adjacent damage, and I'll also get a health boost off of the kill. We'll just get rid of this building and then deal some damage to the Warlord. We are starting first too, so it's okay for us to go for damage to the Warlord. And if we are out of lethal, then we will, well, we'll go for defense. So we have the Kabas here that reflects damage, also gets the block. Let's see, over there. Okay, so we're actually going to be taking damage to our heroes off of each extra attack. We'll deal some, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, we can at least deal some damage to their warlord. So you'll see here, combat. We have reflect 1, reflect number 2, reflect number 3. And the Kabas is still alive. Okay, we have the Nomad here, just with block. Alright, we gotta find a way to take the board back. Let's see, 114. So not quite enough to actually destroy. There, combat there. Well, some of the melee hero on A3 does have mental shield. I'll just wound this for now and see if we can draw out the silent skill. And we did. Alright, great. So combat will actually destroy this. We have an Ogork for next turn that can deal some damage over to the melee hero here.
Yeah!
Oh.
I'm gonna change it up. Gonna summon the Necro Lich on A1. Get some blockers with our Rotters and potentially wound their other heroes. And we can take some damage for now. The Kabas isn't so much of an issue, especially with even with their large amount of block and the block to the Warlord. Just gotta make sure that we have a board ready. So gonna take a little bit more damage in order to get this done. Oh boy. We're dealing with another Kabas. Lovely. Alright, well, let's see. So combat will deal that. Could freeze one of their heroes. And well, we're going to take reflect damage to one of our heroes as well. So let's see here. At least we can freeze, so it's not too bad. Well, some of the ranged hero over here on B1. You see reflect happening. Okay. We draw the stones, which is what we need. Next turn, we will summon our Archvampire and then potentially do the destruction skill if the stones are wounded. Okay, seeing some combos with the Bastet. Their board is a little too strong right now, even though they do have the attackers. So reflect damage. Don't want to have our reflect damage happen to our Bastet, so we'll do our Archvampire. Follow it up with the destruction. Okay, and then also going to follow up with the Bastet behind the Archvampire. The reason why is because we want to give the Bastet protection. The Bastet deals damage whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, so in this case it will actually count for the Rotters. And also their Warlord right now has a lot of block, as you can see from the Kabas's.
Yeah!
Okay, we have the Mave over here that will give health to the Warlord for every enemy destroyed. So in this case, those Rotters triggering that off. Let's see. Got combat to destroy that. Have a range over here. I'm going to hold off on our range summons as we do want to get the board back somehow. Although I do want to protect our Bastet. No, this is fine. We put too many heroes on the board, we could potentially get strict, and don't want that to happen. So some of the range hero behind the Bastet here. Get some health off of the melee kill, and then destroy the Mave. And potentially a Rotter could land in front of the Bastet, which it does. And so now we'll have protection for it, and then we'll also still be able to deal damage. Okay, so damage trigger does happen twice, once off the Bastet and then once off of the Necro Lich here. So combat will be enough to destroy that. Yeah, I'm gonna put some pressure on the board. Though this is going to be very helpful. So I'm gonna summon the the Lotrix over here on B1. We get some puppets to get on the board. Also remove some negative effects once the puppets are destroyed. And then we'll have some more blockers that will also trigger the Bastet skill. Okay, we had the My 10 that deals damage off of the health of one of our heroes. So in this case, it didn't deal a lot because of the Rotters. Combat there, combat there. Okay, we want to give more stuff to our heroes, so let's see what we can do. Attack steal is actually not bad. This one deals damage. I like putting some pressure on the board. Yeah, we'll go for the Dominus over here to destroy the My 10. Also protecting the Bastet. Getting some health off the melee kill. And potentially we have lethal in 2 turns, especially since we still have our ranged summons. Okay, not anymore. So we have the Madam Agony that transforms our wounded heroes. Combat will destroy those. I'm going to follow it up with another ranged hero. I'm going to place it behind the puppets. And see if we have anything else that can help. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go for combat damage. Okay, so our board's slowed down a lot because of that transform. Okay, we have the melee hero here with the archer behind itself. Combat will destroy those. I'm gonna continue with the ranged hero behind here. So it transforms one of their heroes into a box, and then whenever heal triggers on our side, this will get an attack boost. As we did heal off of the Gleedy and the melee kills, you can see the attack boost happening there. Okay, we got the sudden death happening. Not an issue, as we are close to 1,000 health more. Okay, we have the Harbinger of Death here that deals damage to our heroes whenever a male hero is destroyed. We have this over here. I'm gonna go here with the Kabas on A3. That way we can deal some reflect damage to potentially destroy this. It does have flight, so that's why we can't deal combat damage. Okay, sudden deaths again. We do have protection with our puppets, and then we also do have decent attackers on lanes A and B. Okay, we have the Regardus over here that silenced our Kabas. Also has a health gate to do another summon in front of itself. Deal damage over there, damage there. That's not bad. We'll set the health of one of their heroes to 1. Okay. Okay, and like I said, we are being slowed down by the flight hero over here. We need one of our spots to open up so we can actually summon. Okay, at least we can actually destroy the Regardus. We'll skip the turn because we don't have any more spots available. You have the melee hero here that froze the enemy in line, so in this case this one can't attack. So now the only way we're going to deal damage is with some kind of effect or the sudden deaths that we do have.
Yeah!
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Alright, great. Alright, that was going to be an issue. So we have the scrap that has the attack steal off of the enemy death. Let's see. Combat. Combat there. Oh, okay, yeah, we have. So we have the witch summons. We'll summon the melee hero to get rid of the scrap. Okay, and combat with the witch here for lethal. Yeah, ironically, if we didn't have that second puppet, we would have taken less damage because the first kill triggers off the removing the negative effects. So the attack steal would still happen, but we would have less attack stolen. So took a lot of damage there, but we did come back with our summons at the end. Okay, we are starting first this time against Bleh. They got the Silence Stones and the heals. They have the Greedy Pet as well. Let's start with our melee hero with the high health and summoning over here on D3. It has a damage skill once we attack their warlord. As you can see, destroying the building. And we're going to guard the bottom lanes as usual to stop things like Ghostas, Minas, or other heroes. Lovely. All right, so we have the Masura over here. That summons another copy of itself. Each one of them does have Toxin because of the copies. So actually, normally we would do our destruction skill against these heroes, but they're actually pretty weak now, so I don't have to worry about that. They do have Pierce though, so they'll deal a lot of damage. Let's see. If that being the case, we're going to go for heroes with high health to avoid that. So the melee hero over here on B3. Okay, this does still have Toxin, so we can avoid that for now. And we don't want to break this building as it will allow the extra Masora copy to spawn. Okay, and okay. Great. Oh, it doesn't have regeneration because there's no hero being destroyed. That's lame. So we have the hero here that will summon the puppet, and then when that puppet is destroyed, it will remove all the negative effects. How fortunate. All right, let's see. Once again, we'll summon the melee hero with the high health. And we'll block against the Masora copy. Okay. Worst thing right now we could do is destroy the puppet, because then it will remove the toxin off of these Masoras. So we need to find a way to get our heroes silenced first, and then once again wound their heroes. And destroy all of them at the same time. Okay, this board is actually big enough, even with the toxins still out here. Some combat. Oh, wow, toxins actually affecting this one too. Great. That's not bad at all then. Okay, yeah, we'll summon the prince over here with the high health. Get some extra attackers on the board. Okay, destroy that hero. And does it trigger the silence? No, it does not. All right, so in that case, we will do our Archvampire next turn, wound their heroes, and then go from there. We do have a building that can deal damage at the end, and that'll allow us to get some pressure on the board. They have their own circuit. That's not what we want. Okay, we're going to lose our range heroes because of the Pierce off of the Masura. Okay, so we'll do Archvampire, followed by... Oh no, because there's... Oh, the Toxin... Oh, not the Toxin. The Toxin's going to be gone after the building. But we don't really have a choice here. There, comes there. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, so some of the building behind the Archvampire. Okay, you can see the... We had the Archvampire dealing damage, we had our building dealing damage, destroying the puppet. So now all the negative effects are gone. And you see that Masura is also at full attack. Okay, we have the range hero here that deals damage to one of our Chaos heroes. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, so we'll have our building to destroy the Masuras, so that's good. And then destroy the spawner. Combat over there. We can give poison to ranged heroes. This deals damage to all melee heroes. Ugh. So we'll actually lose our... Actually, we'll deal... yeah, this is actually not too bad. So we'll lose 2 of our heroes, and we'll lose those. Tough spot. Don't want to use our destruction quite yet. Do those, lose those heroes. Yeah, we'll take a lot of damage. That's fine. Okay, so not quite enough to actually destroy those, which is unfortunate. But we did draw out the silence, so that's all right. Okay, we also drew out the stones too. And, hey, the stones are blocking the circuit. Even better. All right, so regeneration of 1300. Okay, so we have the Alexandria here, removing the negative effects at the end of the turn. Also that life palace that deals plus, okay, plus 60, all right. So let's see what we can do to build up our board. Taxi of Mental. This one here gives extra attack off of the boost. Gives spikes to an, spikes to an ally, actually not too bad. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll summon the ranged hero behind the building. Don't want to break this building quite yet as it's stopping the circuit from attacking. Okay, and looks like we can potentially set up for a board wipe next turn, or 2 turns rather, with the Count Vlad with the damage. Okay, we have the Executioner here that will give bleeding. This steals attack from them. Okay, it's close. It's very close right now. Okay, gonna summon the Vlad over here on B2. See the attack steal off of the Executioner. And if our Vlad is still alive, we can go for the board wipe. Otherwise, it looks like they're going to have game just because they still have their circuit with the high health. And then also the Executioner with the steal and the Alexandria with the silence and the negative effect. Oh no. Well, that is not what I wanted to see. Let's see. Combat. Attack steal over there. Yeah, so we lost... Oh, man. So if we didn't summon the Vlad next to the... What do you call it? If we didn't summon the Vlad next to the other hero, we wouldn't have taken the extra damage off of the Sheer Shah. So let's see. Combat. Ugh, this is such a bad spot. Could do the... Let's see. How much damage are we going to deal? 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually not quite enough off of the attack boost. Do our destruction. We'll do our witch summon. Wow, okay. And also not quite enough damage to destroy that. Oh, we have the My 10. What am I thinking? Should have just done that. So My 10 comes into play. Deals damage over there. Deal some combat damage, and then have our building damage at the end and destroy that. I guess the only thing we can do is get the extra health back off of our ranged heroes being destroyed. Ugh. So if we didn't have those floating range heroes, we wouldn't have taken the extra damage off of the Yorick here. Let's see. Combat poison. Yeah, we don't have anything at this point. That destruction skill really messed us up with the Sheer Shah. Alright, well, I guess the best we can do now is poison this hero. Yeah, we're going to take lethal now off of the ranged hero attacking us. Yeah! Ugh, man. Okay, so a combination of bad RNG from the Sheer Shah being summoned, and then also our... We over-summoned once we had the My 10. Should have thought about that previous turn. Okay, well, we did what we could on that attempt. Did misplay towards the end. Guess I'm in a little of a rush to take care of some things. But yeah, that's fine. We got 5 wins off of our first run for the day. Or for the week, rather. And so we have 6 more days to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, we had 11 wins. And so, yeah, we'll check back in, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can actually check back in on Wednesday for the next Dark Tower run. So yeah, so thanks guys for checking out the video, and yeah, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.